Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Don't look now, but the weather's improving a little bit for the final hours of 2019. We'll tell you when the last of the snow will fade away, but that cold, though, not going very far.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer did not deliver on her promise to fix the damn roads this year. So what's ahead in 2020? Well, we will look at the scramble to find a few billion dollars.
And also robbers targeting fast food restaurants, causing a lot of headaches all across Metro Detroit. We'll start there at 6 o'clock, and good to have you with us. At least 5 fast food restaurants now have been robbed this month alone.
The restaurants targeted have been in Oakland, Macomb, and Wayne counties. Victor Williams is live in Livonia. And Victor, do police believe it's the same group behind all of these robberies?
Well, Jason, that's what police are starting to think, and they're actually taking these men very seriously because they are telling the people inside that they have guns when making these robberies. But now surveillance footage has come out that might put investigators a little bit closer to finding out who these culprits may be. It's the surveillance footage that has some fast foodies on their toes.
That's unbelievable.
It's disturbing, it is.
Video shows men targeting fast food restaurants all over southeast Michigan, and police have reason to believe they may be connected.
That's bold. I mean, it's really stupid. Those guys are idiots.
In just the last few weeks, this has become more of a common occurrence, starting on December 15th at this Lyon Taco Bell. Just a few days later, on December 21st, another fast food restaurant was robbed in Independence Township. Christmas morning, this Milford Taco Bell was robbed in a similar fashion. The trend seems to continue with the Burger King being robbed in Auburn Hills this past Friday, and another armed robbery at a Tim Hortons in Roseville on Sunday.
I feel bad for the employees, honestly, because they probably feel a little bit helpless in that instant. And I can't even imagine how scared I'd be.
In some cases, it's 2 men making the violent demands, escaping in this burgundy SUV, and in other cases, it's 1 man acting alone and then fleeing on foot. Either way, for frequent Taco Bell patrons like Mark Saunders, the robbery at the Livonia location hits a little bit too close to home.
It's getting bad. I mean, it is. It's kind of weird that, you know, it's coming into the area like that so bad where, I mean, come on, you're going to rob Taco Bell? It's ridiculous.
And police, they want you to pay attention to your surroundings if you're at a fast food restaurant just like the Taco Bell in Livonia. That's behind me right now at this moment. If you see the 2 men pictured, you're advised to call the authorities as soon as you can. Reporting live in Livonia, Victor Williams, Local 4.
Victor, I have to imagine these guys aren't getting away with a ton of money. It's not like knocking over a bank.
Not at all. I mean, these guys are getting on average just $200, and that's not worth it at all.
All right, Victor reporting live. Thanks so much. Let's go over to the other JC.
2019 was the year the governor and the legislature were going to fix the roads. The 2 sides ended up getting absolutely nowhere during a nasty budget fight that ended after months of pointing fingers. So heading into 2020, what now? Our Mara McDonald is live in Madison Heights tonight. Mara, the governor's big proposal was that 45-cent gas tax hike, which didn't go over well. Has she abandoned that yet?
She has abandoned that. I think everybody in Lansing agrees that idea, that is a non-starter. But that said, after all is said and done this year and all the bad feelings have passed, they're gonna try again to come up with something.
Metro Detroit has been one big orange barrel for months, but all of this is just a start, according to MDOT, which says we need $2 billion plus more a year to do the necessary infrastructure fixes. So where do we come up with the money? The governor's idea was a 45-cent gas tax.
It is hard to imagine that things could get worse. That's precisely what will happen if we don't act boldly and swiftly.
Well, that was dead on arrival. But could there be a more modest hike to gas taxes coupled with other measures? Sure. Talk to the vast majority of legislators in Lansing, and they'll tell you they've got to come up with some new money to fix this. And no, pot sales aren't going to be enough to cut it. Treasury estimates about $149 million in taxes in 2020. Nowhere near the more than $2 billion per year needed.
Back here live, something to remember when people say that they're never going to come up with a deal in Lansing. 2019 was the year that a bipartisan deal was reached in Lansing to do something about auto insurance rates in this state. And if they can do that, they definitely can do this. We're live in Madison Heights tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
Yeah, absolutely, Mara. But the longer they wait, the more it's going to cost, we know. All right, Mara, thanks.
It has been called a staple of the South Lyon community, Lyon Township, that whole area. Now customers and workers are shocked after a fire at the Lyon Cantina. Firefighters believe the building is a total loss. This started this morning. Flames were reportedly seen over the kitchen area. Firefighters went inside but had to get out when the smoke and the fire intensified. Tonight, the cause is still under investigation.
Gibraltar police are at work trying to track down a robber who hit a liquor store over the weekend. Surveillance video shows the man inside of the store. It's Shore Liquor on North Gibraltar. This was Saturday. It's not yet known what they got away with, but there's a pretty decent look at him. If you recognize this guy, you are asked to call police.
Back over here in the weather pod for the second time in 30 minutes. I appreciate you welcoming me to your dig.
Oh, always, Jason.
This thing got a Hemi?
Yeah, we're working on it. Got it in the back right now.
It finally feels like winter, and Andrew, is a snowy start to the day. How's the rest of the night looking downtown and all across town?
Less snowy, fortunately, but it is cold out there, so everyone make sure you have those winter coats available. We've got some snow showers that are still around, a lot more scattered than they were earlier this morning, but still a decent amount to keep us on our toes as we go through the rest of the evening and ring in 2020. A couple of scattered snow showers here in Detroit. You got some heavier ones right here in the Wixom area, also right around Novi. All this is streaming off to the east, so areas like Southfield and eventually Royal Oak will see a couple more snow showers within the next 30 to 60 minutes. Same thing right here in downtown Detroit. So still be careful out there. There are a few slippery spots here and there. But this area of low pressure and that big spin in the atmosphere continues to move off to the east, taking all this snow along with it when we get closer to midnight. But this is how cold it is. 29 degrees right now, a wind of 15 miles per hour, making it feel like it's in the teens. So that's what we and the families need to dress for when we head out. It feels like it's in the teens now. Same thing at midnight later tonight. What about tomorrow, first day of 2020? More on that and your 7-day forecast in moments. Now remember, you can take the weather with you while you celebrate and ring in the new year with the Local Forecasters app. You can open up 4Live Radar, follow the snow yourself, get the latest forecast from myself and the other local forecasters. It is faster, easier, accurate, and has your future forecast, folks. And best of all, it is free. The Local Forecasters app, search WDIV in your app store.
Most of us will ring in the new year in a little less than 6 hours, but for some, it's already 2020.
Yeah, kind of. There's a growing tradition in downtown Detroit where the new year arrives early, which makes it fun for the whole family. Local 4's Jamie Edmonds is live from Beacon Park. Happy New Year, Jamie.
Happy New Year to all of you back at the studio. It's called the Beacon Park Kids Countdown. Now, this party ended just a little bit ago at 6 o'clock. There are bedtimes, of course, for the attendees, but for 5 hours, this place was rocking. There was a DJ, live performances, food, face painting. It was really fun. This is the second year they've done this here at Beacon Park. They had 2 times as many people, and it all culminated in a balloon drop at 5:30. Watch. Small little mishap there with the balloons. It didn't diminish the fun, though. Listen to this little spectator and how excited he was.
It was just great to see the balloons crash all over me. I was like, ah, ah! Happy New Year!
Everyone really getting into the spirit here. Families telling me this was perfect timing. There's really no need to wait till midnight when you have little ones. So we are partying like it's 2020 here, and there was fun for everyone of all ages. I'm telling you guys, they just played Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way, and I was rocking out. Live in Detroit, Jamie Edmonds, Local 4.
Well, when it's already the new year, I mean, Jamie, her inhibitions are into the wind now. I mean, she's already on the other side of the new year. I mean, this is
At least she admitted it.
Yes.
Wave to everyone, wave.
There you go. This guy.
There we
There
are.
you go. Happy New Year.
Awesome.
All right, Jamie, I just keep imagining the kids going, trying to, we're supposed to kiss, the boys at the party. And they go, what? I don't think that's right.
The start of a new year also means the start of tax season.
Unfortunately, yes. New tonight, what you can be doing in the next few weeks to make your tax prep a lot easier.
Well, we make one every year, but rarely do we keep them. The expert advice on how to make those New Year's resolutions stick around after all.
But first, a convicted sex offender in a toupee is arrested at a popular suburban ice rink. The disturbing allegations next.
My birth certificate says Detroit. I love this city. There's so much diversity and culture. It is so amazing to see what a love for the city can do.